here to support Nancy. I mean, she's been a tremendous asset to the community, and also in terms of giving back to women and trying to advance women causes. You know, as athletes, we normally support one another.
Nancy Lieberman is a great friend of mine. She does great things in the Dallas community, and I'm just here, a friend supporting the cause.
And what do you think her foundation does for others? How do you feel about it?
Well, her foundation is very inspiring. Her and my foundation linked up together last year and put a Frisco court, basketball court for the youth in the inner city, and we think that's done great for kids in the community.
And anytime you get the opportunity to support her in what she's trying to do, I think you have to take that opportunity and come out and try and make a difference, because that's basically what she's trying to do, is make a difference in lives, and it's a no-brainer, to be perfectly honest with you.
So what do you think of her foundation and what it does for others?
Well, I think it's phenomenal, because again, if you think about it, I forget the scripture, but the Bible even talks about how it's more important to give than receive for yourself. And I think the fact that Nancy, removes herself from so many things and finds a way to make a difference in other people's lives, there's a lot to be said for that. So I commend her on it, and I'm here for her to support her in what she's doing.
Nancy has a long history of contribution. What she's done for women in athletics is one thing, but she's donated her time, money, efforts for many, many years for so many good causes, and this is just another in a long line. So I'm very pleased to be here to support her.
She's done so much for our community here, and I'm just hoping she gains everything she wants from this event, and I'm just excited to be here to support her.
All right, and what do you think of her foundation and what it does for other people?
Man, her foundation is great. I love how she works in the community and does things with the upcoming future of our world, and I'm just excited, like I said, to be here.
We've been friends for 30 years, I think now, and she's done a great job here in the community, and through sport helps kids have a better life. She's trying to do her part, so I'm just trying to help out, lend my name, lend my support, and give her a thumbs up for all the great work she's been doing.
Just raising money for underprivileged children and helping the Nancy Lieberman Foundation so they can just provide underprivileged children with more stuff to help them grow in technology and just have a better life.
What do you think of the Nancy Lieberman Foundation?
It's a great foundation. She's been doing it, I think, 30 years her camp is, and for how many 14 years I've been attending them, they've been great and raised money for a lot of children.
Give it up to the great Nancy Lieberman.
Ben, and thank you guys so much. This was the best choice, let me tell you. We thought about Oprah, and we said no. Doesn't know the market that well. These guys, when I listen to them every day, they just make me laugh and they make me smile because it's from the heart and from the hood. You guys are from the hood? Oh, yeah. Okay. Somewhat from the hood. But it's real. They work hard. They love what they do, and they love the athletes that they cover. So thank you so much for agreeing to do this and allowing me to grovel on those phone calls. Yeah, I did have a couple of hairstyles in the day. None were as good as Larry Fitzgerald's. So. But I'm trying, and I'm so thankful to everybody that's here tonight. This is a dream. We all have amazing dreams about what we do and what we can do with our life, but to be quite honest, I'm overwhelmed by everybody in this room taking time out of their day to be here for me, and it's really humbling. I would like to say something that you guys probably don't know. I was about 13, 14 years old when I first tried out for a USA team in New York. I called my mom from Queens College and I said, Mom, you're not going to believe this, but I made this USA tryout team and I'm going to Albuquerque, New Mexico to be a part of this USA tryout. It was 1974 and the Russians were playing the United States in a 3-game exhibition. When I got home and I was so excited because I was only 14 years old and I'm like, Mom, I'm going to Albuquerque. And she goes, honey, like hell you are. And I go, why are you dashing my dreams? She goes, Nancy, we don't have the money. We can't fly you to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I said, well, get the money. You're my mother. That's what you do. And she goes, honey, we don't have it. We just don't have it. I mean, we were poor from a one-parent family, and they were turning the heat and the lights out in my house when I was little. But on this particular day, talking to my mom, you know, history could have been rewritten, and I could not be in front of you today on this shaky stage that I'm holding on with extensions, which took up most of my day, I might add. It is not easy trying to look good, okay, at 53. 23. 23, I meant. So I said to my mother, well, how am I going to get to the Olympics? And she said, honey, I don't know. My neighbors, they took a can and they ripped the label off of the can. Whatever the veggie was in there, they dumped it out, they cleaned it, and they put a piece of tape that said, please help send Nancy to the Olympics. They took this can throughout my neighborhood in Far Rockaway, New York, and they stuffed it with 1s and 2s and 10s and 5s. I don't even know some of the people that gave money to send me, but there was enough money in there to not only pay for my hotel and pay for my food, but pay for my high school coach, Larry Morse, to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico. And a strange thing happened with that. I was so blessed by the people in my community that I can remember being little saying, if something ever happens to me that's good, if you give me an opportunity to be different and to be special, I'm going to help change the world. I'm not going to play the game, I'm going to help change the game. But I can remember just praying and asking for that help. And I can't tell you why a 14 or 15-year-old kid does that. This is the result of strangers not going through life. As Maya Angelou says, don't go through life with 2 mitts. You have to throw something back. People threw something back to me. And I was probably greedy and selfish in my 20s and probably greedy and selfish in my 30s. But as I got a little bit older and started having my own kid in TJ, I knew it wasn't about me. It was about, you know, that little hash mark that we don't like to talk about? Born in 1958, hash mark. That hash mark defines who you are. That hash mark is your legacy. And a legacy is not yours. A legacy is a measure of what you give back to people. So you are putting deposits into that legacy of who you are, each and every one of you tonight. My friends that flew in, the love and the kindness from my lifelong friend Martina Navratilova, who took time out of her schedule to fly in today. Thank you. And when he sees all of you here, he'll know exactly what to do. He'll want to be like Derek Harper. He'll want to be like Jet Terry. He'll want to be like Felix. He'll want to be like Miles. He'll want to be like Rick Carlisle. He'll want to be that person, like a Martina, because you're giving of your time, your energy, your money, and most importantly, your love. So I'm really proud that you're here with me today, and you did wear the purple shirt I asked. He wanted to go with pink, but Mommy won. So I want to thank everybody for being here. Donnie Nelson, you changed my life more than you could ever know. You change people's lives every day. Can I call my boss my brother? Brother, man, you are like the most amazing guy that I know. And I want to thank you for what you did for me. You gave me a chance to change other people's lives. Del Harris, I love you with my heart and soul. And for everybody here tonight, thank you so much. Thank you.